Number 3. Commenters can't complain about us not mentioning the lyrics.
Yeah, they sure can, Joe. You got him. You got him.
Last second of the last video.
Yep.
So if you didn't know what I was talking about, go back to the last video
yeah.
Because we switched videos.
All right, so this number 3 on 90s Random Week. This song is called Torn. It's by Natalie Imbruglia.
I believe it's a cover.
It's a cover.
Yeah.
She is an Australian artist.
Yeah.
Who emerged quite forcefully with this song.
Smash hit.
In the 90s. Is wonderful.
Yeah.
There she is.
I thought I saw a man brought to life. He was warm, he came around like he was dignified. He showed me what it was to cry. Well, you couldn't be that man I adored. You don't seem to know, seem to care what your heart is for. Well, I don't know him anymore. There's nothing where he used to lie. My conversation has run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's fine, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. Lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late, I'm already torn.
Man, this song is it's just a nostalgia and memory trigger big time for every feeling. All I can think about is like riding in our old seafoam green Geo Metro.
A 4-door Geo Metro.
4-door Geo Metro that allegedly got 55 to the gallon. That's what our dad says, and he says, why can't they make cars like that anymore? And I don't know.
It was like a 2-cylinder.
Yeah, it was a 3-cylinder.
Oh.
Yeah, manual transmission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it reminds me of that,
sure.
like going to Pop Warner football in the back seat, and our dad would make us wear our helmets so that we wouldn't. Our dad would make us wear our helmets so that we wouldn't forget them. He'd make sure your helmets are on before you get in the car. And we had to sit there with our helmets on the whole ride to football practice.
Do you think that car had air conditioning?
I don't know. It was really loud though. It was insanely loud. You couldn't have a conversation with the front seats from the back seat. And barely, you couldn't even. And if it was raining, no one could talk.
Yeah, to crank the windows down.
Oh yeah, it didn't have automatic anything. That car was classic. Either way, this song reminds me of that. It also reminds me a lot of. Oh no! What other thing I wanted to say was in the chorus. When she says "naked on the floor," I always remember giggling at that when I was a kid.
Oh yeah,
because I was like,
couldn't handle it.
I was like, oh, she said naked. Like she's naked, because I was like 7. It's like she's naked,
right?
And it was always something we'd kind of giggle at.
I love their outfits here.
I know,
because it's so. I mean, they probably didn't think anything of it. They're just like, just wear something you'd wear around the house, and it's like this is what people wore. But
classic '90s hunk too.
I know.
Oh.
Looks like freaking Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah. Classic,
right?
90s. Yeah, classic '90s hunks. He's got corduroy pants on.
Oh.
Man.
But, this style's come back, so people probably don't think anything of this.
Yeah, this was more interesting to talk about like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So I guess the fortune teller's right. I should have seen just what was there and not some holy light. But you crawled beneath my veins and now I don't care.
Actually, it's like Jason Segel.
I don't miss it all that much. There's just so many things that I can't touch. I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. You're a little late. I'm
Bring it in.
She has beautiful eyes.
She does.
Ooh. I like her haircut too. It's like an anime character.
Inspiration has run dry. That's what's going on. Nothing's right, I'm torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed, lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is torn. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I'm ashamed, bound and broken on the floor. You're a little late. I'm already
Dang, that song is sick. I don't get to see his face.
Oh yeah. YouTube really needs to learn how to do that right.
Dang, Natalie. She
That's
is
very
beautiful.
nice.
I loved how
Very
she
nice
just
song.
like. I love how she really pulled up to the camera. Really got to get a good look at it.
Somehow
And
it
now
stayed in focus too.
and now it's all a remastered in HD, so we really get to see what's going on.
I know.
That's great. Good job, Natalie Imbruglia's crew to remaster this music video. I wish all of them would be remastered.
I know. Can we just get a full-on like overhaul of the music industry and just upload all the old music videos in proper quality?
Yeah, overhaul the music industry. That's
yeah,
what
the
needs to
music
be
industry's pissing me off a little bit.
done. Oh, I couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Although, so what this music video also always reminds me of Friends too.
Yeah, it's got a Friends thing going.
Yeah, like the way
the
that dressed,
outfits, the
the rustic apartment.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just waiting for Ross and Rachel or Phoebe or
I'm
whatever
so
to
sick
come.
of Ross.
Chandler and Joey, Monica.
Yeah,
I think that's all of them. Yeah. I'm just waiting for all of them to come and be like, oh yeah.
poke their brains in.
Although, you know what's interesting too is that then I got older about the Naked on the Floor, and then you're listening to it, you're like, this song is intense, and that Naked on the Floor is not like a goofy thing, but
it's
when
not
you're
sexy, it's like sad and depressing.
it's not sexy or funny.
It's,
you know,
it's
when
complete despair.
yeah. When you're like 7 years old, the word naked is just funny, and the context does not matter. I'm like, she said naked on the radio, but really, she's in a very disheartening part of her life.
Very upsetting.
Very upsetting. And then I'm like, the
What?
freaking inception of that music video.
I know, and they start tearing down the house. She's torn.
Yeah. But
Hey.
also, they're tearing down the house in the idea that it's they're tearing down the set because it was a TV set. Do you think those were the real people working on the set that were tearing it down? Or do you think they got actors?
No.
I would love for some nonsense of them bringing in actors to tear down that while there is crew standing there like waiting to tear it down. That sounds hilarious. And then they're also like teaching him like make sure you use the hammer the right way, you know? Like they're studying their role.
Nonsense, Joe. But you know what's kind of nice? I was thinking about this as the crew members. Normally, they have to wait till the shoot's done to tear all that shit down.
Oh, you get to get ahead.
They get a head start as soon as they're done filming. Like they're pretty much all ready to go home.
Well, what if they tear it down too much and like, oh shoot, we still need to get some
crap.
dance moves.
Well, they
in.
had to make sure.
Yeah, they had to make sure. Oh my goodness, what a
How
banger.
long of a shoot was that? It's probably all just the building of it. How long do
Yeah.
you think they actually shot Natalie and that guy? Like for like 3 hours maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
And then
Yeah,
they're like,
that's
all right, tear it down.
I mean,
Get a couple shots.
you think you just run through the song like 5 times and then just kind of gather what you get from it.
Yeah, I mean,
Really
it was
nothing
one
crazy.
scene.
Yeah.
I mean, that's brilliant. They definitely spent a lot of money building that stuff. Anyway.
Maybe they were just using the Friends set.
No, come on, Joe.
Come on. Why not?
All right, you ready?
Yeah.